Hello dear friends, welcome to the new channel on which I will always post as usual, but only the English speaking readings. So make yourself comfortable and let's start with your reading. Welcome. Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier for me this way to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Aquarius, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. Thank you. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that these chapters are not visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can find them also in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Aquarius, what's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. What's in their higher good to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Aquarius. The Empress can be sign of Taurus. The Empress is speaking to us about abundance, about prosperity, security, fertility that can be physical but also creativity. Through creativity, you can reach solutions to the circumstances, to the problems that much quicker, in a much fertile way. For example, you search for an answer or a best way to do something and you didn't know how, and now you have ideas much more than you used to, and you find not only one solution but maybe three from which you can choose in a much smaller period of time than previously. She knows who she is. She doesn't doubt herself. She knows she's the Empress. She knows that she already has everything that she's in need of. But in case that there is something that she doesn't have already, she knows how to create it, because she has this undoubtable sense of herself, of her ability to create, to bring into materialization. She's very grounded, but also always in connection with higher guidance. It's like she lets all that guidance, that higher realms to guide her, to the energies to flow through her into the the ground, into the earth. And this is why when the energy comes back, because everything, it's a dialogue, it's both ways, the earth, it's responding to her with so much abundance and prosperity. So let's see, Aquarius. And again, for you, your governor, Uranus, is in Taurus right now. So it's the two worlds of Aquarius and Taurus coming together with ideas, but bringing them into fruition in a very pragmatical, practical way. So, for Aquarius, please. Best messages, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, okay. Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Emperor. So you have the Empress and now you have the Emperor. Eight of Wands, the Tower, and Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It's that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Four of Swords, it's speaking to us about two things mainly. It's giving ourselves the needed time in order to recuperate, to rest, to regenerate, to recharge. We have to give ourselves this period of time in order to do that. And in the meantime, through prayer, meditation, we have the opportunity to connect to higher realms, exactly as I told you with the Empress. She's grounded, she's taking care of herself, she doesn't doubt herself, but it's in a constant communication with higher realms. So you are being invited to take care of yourself physically, rest, sleep, even through dreams. You can get to those ideas, that creative juices that are starting and flowing better because you connect to the higher realms. But give yourself also the physical, the time for physical being, well-being. So with the Empress and the Emperor, sign of Aries, but it doesn't have to. For me, it's speaking that you are simply starting and taking charge of your own life, but in balance. Having the Empress, feminine energy, divine feminine energy, and the Emperor, divine masculine energy, coming together in perfect balance in order for you to be able to manifest from this balanced state of being. With the Magician here, you really are starting and understanding at another level how you can bring everything into manifestation exactly as you want, but taking charge of your actions, of your decision, being responsible for what you decide for yourself. Not that you didn't do it before, but now it's like I'm the only one who's in charge over my own destiny, over my own life. The Emperor is the ruler. And with the Knight of Wands here, it's fire sign. It's like you are being invited to take charge, to act from this independent, sovereign way of being. The Knight of Wands can be a little bit impulsive, and as a fire sign, Aries is very impulsive, but with that energy of the Empress, you are in perfect balance in order for you to know when to strike and when to wait for the perfect circumstances so that you can act. Ace of Swords came out this way. So maybe for a while you felt like you didn't have the clarity, you did, or maybe things that you couldn't see or were not told to you, but you have to make a decision and start acting. When you start and act from this balanced energy with the Emperor and Empress, you will also get the needed clarity, the clarity that will lead you towards victory. Truth will start and come out, and with the Eight of Wands here, information is starting to come towards you in a very quick moving way. It's like you are also coming towards this information, but also information, clear information, truthful information, it comes to you towards you in a very quick moving way. This information can be about a foreign land, or about traveling, or about the need of you to travel towards another place, relocation. But it comes to you in order. It also can be those epiphanies, knowing where you need to head off to go. Knight of Pentacles, messengers, both taking action. And this is where to go, where to open yourself with this information in order for you to start a new association, a new partnership, maybe a new job, maybe you need to relocate from one job to the other, but this is something that comes towards you. Maybe it comes slower moving that you would like to, but you can rely on what this new association, partnership, job brings to you, because it will help you. Maybe you are starting something for yourself and you are going towards others in a slower moving, and because you want to be sure that you have the bigger picture in mind before you start and approach others. You can also be the one who's starting to do this. With the Tower here, it can be that epiphany. It doesn't have to be something that is crumbling down in your outer world. It can be something that is crumbling down within yourself, a way of looking at things, a way of thinking, a belief system. This is what it's crumbling down, because you have now clarity, you have now that epiphany, that you know that you can start something new. Yes, the Tower can be that something that it doesn't have to be traumatic. Its objective, it's not to bring trauma or not to bring drama in our life. Its objective is to give ourselves the opportunity to start and rebuild again, because what the Tower is missing is a solid foundation, and destiny is intervening because it knows that we deserve something better, but in this circumstance, without the foundation, it's not doable, and it brings the Tower down in order to give us that opportunity of restarting, rebuilding, but starting with that solid foundation. And this solid foundation can be going towards something else, taking charge of where you are going in order for you to be able to bring into materialization the way that you know that you can, the way that you wish, the way. And with the Magician here, please be very careful what you are thinking, because you are in a very powerful manifestation period, but we have to be conscious about every thought that we are emitting, because thoughts are energy. Towards what you are focusing your energy, your thoughts, that is what you are bringing into manifestation. So please try to remain as much as possible optimist. Try to envision the outcome that you want, even if you don't know all the steps that will lead you towards that outcome. Just focus on the outcome that you want. Try and not only visualize, but feel the feelings that you will have the moment that you will achieve that. And this way you'll bring much quicker into manifestation that outcome. For me, as I see this, you are leaving something behind, something that doesn't work as it used to or it should, and you are following your intuition, you are following your own guidance, you are following your inspiration, leaving something behind in order for you to be able to open yourself to new beginnings, to do things exactly as you know you should, the way that you know it's truthful for yourself, the way that it will lead you towards victory, in taking responsibility over your own action, being the deciding factor of your own destiny, and acting on it, bringing it into manifestation. It's leaving a situation, a circumstance that didn't allow you to manifest everything that you wanted exactly as you wanted for yourself, leaving that behind, getting some information, getting some epiphanies, some truths, some clarity where you need to go and how to do it. And in this time, please try and rest as much as possible. Take the needed time to recuperate and also connect to higher realms in order to let yourself be truly guided towards the best outcome for yourself. Let's see, Aquarius. Ten of Swords. This is what you are leaving behind, as the Eight of Cups is telling us. A very harsh lesson. It was not at all easy, but the good news is you already went through it. It's behind you. You are simply stepping away from it, from this betrayal, disappointment, huge disappointment. It's something that happened in which you felt betrayed. It took you by surprise. It can also be in has to do with the tower that is crumbling down, but for you to be able to see it as it is. Maybe some people betrayed you, they acted, it took you by surprise what they did, the way they acted, the people that were involved and such. It was not easy, but you are simply, it's like, it feels like a little death, but now you are stepping away from it. And this is what you are leaving behind. And with this information, it can be also that through prayer, through meditation, you are reaching from those higher realms through that intuition, through the guidance that you receive, needed information in order for you to go towards where you need to go so that you can manifest what you want to manifest. Let's see, Eight of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups, please. Listen to your intuition, connect to higher realms. This siren, it's simply taking one cup, Ace of Cups, also the card that is speaking to us about connecting to our intuition, and follows her intuition and leaves everything behind. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? Six of Cups. Six of Cups speaks to us about soulmate energy. It can be that you are remembering things from childhood, teenage years, maybe somebody from your childhood or teenage years, or maybe from another life comes back towards you. But it's like you can have some discussion with this character. Soulmates doesn't have to be always lovers. They can be family members, parents, siblings, children, lifelong friends that you have the feeling as they are part of your family. These are souls with whom you encountered through lives again and again. And so important decisions, important experiences you see in your life, you are asking them to play a very important role in your life in order for you to be able to experience what you plan to experience for your life. So it can be that you are leaving somebody behind, or by leaving this situation behind, you are going towards a potential in meeting somebody like this. It can be that somebody already is in your life, that is this soulmate, and with those discussion in like, remember how you used to dream or how you wanted to achieve that, and why did you stopped in doing that. And through this conversation you really are being encouraged to make this action, leave that behind in order to start and go towards what you really want to achieve, in changing the perspective, changing the way of you look at things. Or what's with the Tower, please? Tell me more about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? What's crumbling down? Six of Wands, victory, success. Even if it may feel like this, that everything is chaos, it will lead you towards victory. In order for us to be able to build something new, we have sometimes to bring it down in order to start anew from ground up. By starting anew from ground up, you'll be able to get to victory and success. It's like the foundation of this was not at all suited for yourself, and this is why destiny intervened and brought that down. I told you, it can be something within ourselves, a way of looking, thinking of that is crumbling down, and with that, new ideas, new perspectives, it's like hitting those epiphanies. And with the lightning here, it's that way of acting of Uranus, very quick, very seeing things in a new way that will lead you towards victory and success. It's not that victory and success is crumbling down. It's what will lead you towards that. What's with the Eight of Wands? Those information that are coming towards you, very quick moving. It's like daffodils that are being swung by wind, new seeds. In order for you to plant new seeds, you have to maybe go towards another place, another location, but this information, it's coming towards you to help you to understand what you need to take action, the Emperor, and in which manner in order for you to be victorious. Eight of Wands. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands and the Star. It may feel like, oh my God, I waited so long for this information and having the feeling that it doesn't come to you, and you're sick and tired of the whole situation before the tower, and you have the feeling that I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of this whole situation, I'm left alone, everybody went their ways and I'm here still keeping the fort. You're not the last one because you couldn't do better. You are the last one because only you could come to this realization. And it's encouraging you to continue, persevere, even if it's hard. It's like, I know it's hard, I know you're tired, but please continue and go on, because you have just a little bit more in order for you to get to those epiphanies, to get to those realizations, so that you learn the wisdom behind this hard experience with the Ten of Swords, in order for you to integrate that wisdom that will start the releasing process of this whole. But continue, go on, because it will come when the perfect moment for those information to come towards you, they will come. But just have faith, because the star, you continue and go on and persevere, and it will lead you towards your dreams coming true. Follow your guiding star, follow your guidance, in order for you to be brought. This information will come and it will lead you towards where you can bring your dreams, your hopes into fulfillment, even if it may feel sometimes that it's never ending and I'm sick and tired of waiting of some information. This is you. This is the sign of Aquarius. This is you feeling sick and tired of the whole situation, but just wait for a while, just a little while, because you'll receive that information in order for you to know how to act. It also can speak to us about the opportunity that is now being created in order for you to understand, consciously understand, consciously making the connection, in order for you to be able to heal at a very deep level, in a very deep way, a wound that may have to deal with emotion. So you are bringing back again that balance between gold, fire, desires, passions, and silver, water. By bringing them into balance, understanding them from that higher perspective, the star, but in a very logical, analytic, it makes sense. You get the higher perspective and everything starts and makes sense, and you understand how one thing led to another and so on. And because of those new connections, you are able to heal it at a deep level, to the root level. Maybe it's something that went on for generations and now you have this opportunity. It may felt like it's never ending, but you persevered, and this is the message. Keep on going, because the information will come exactly where it needed and when it's needed the most. It may feel, this information may generate the tower, I told you, outwards or inwards, but through that you'll understand it and see it and be able to flip it, if you'd like, and turn it into victory, success. What's with the Emperor, please? Tell me more about the Emperor. I just wanted, before the Five of Wands came out, wanted to tell you this can also be a figure of authority. It can be a father figure. It can be somebody that treated you like this, but again, it can be that character that accused you, that created, this is your fault, no, it's yours, and this is a very feisty energy. Aries can be feisty, but also the abilities, the characteristic of higher frequency of the emperor is that independence, and those can also now be activated within yourself to become independent from such characters, such circumstances. I won't allow nobody from now on to treat me like this, and I'm becoming independent, and I assume my life, and I take care of myself, and I take the decisions that I need to take and act on them in order for me to be able to go towards another place so that I can manifest what I desire. Knight of Wands. What's with the Knight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands. Again, the same card. It can be some information that at the beginning it feels very heavy, like this stone, but with this information, I won't repeat myself, something will be revealed, something from you have the ability at looking at it from that higher perspective and understanding everything in order to, it will lead you towards happy places, happier feelings, because you are able now to heal this kind of energy, this kind of interference, this, and you'll be taking that action to with this new information in order for you to go towards happier places in circumstances and so on. Ace of Swords, that truth that it's coming out, the clarity that you get, the epiphanies that you'll have in order to lead you towards victory. What's with the Ace of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Ace of Swords, please. Six of Pentacles. Balance will be brought back. This was an unbalanced situation, and you learned the hard way with the Ten of Swords that you had at the bottom of the deck when I split this deck. It was not easy at all, but you learned the lesson of reciprocity. You learned that you have now the clarity that in order for things to stand the test of time, they have to be made in reciprocity, in harmony, in perfect balance. Otherwise, somebody is always giving and somebody is only taking. So from now on, you will be much more careful where you are investing your time, your energy, your resources. Is that bringing yourself the amount that you are investing it back or not? You will be much more careful. You are starting and showing, giving your gifts to those that know how to cherish them, even if it's a job. If it's not in reciprocity, in respect, both ways, in harmony, in collaboration, you won't stand too much in that. But with these new epiphanies, with this new approach, because it's something that gives you that clarity, you will be able to bring balance back into the situation, even if that means to leave something behind in order to go towards harmonious places where everything is happening in harmony, in reciprocity, in respect, both ways. It's equal amount of investment from both sides in order to get to the results that you want. Knight of Pentacles. It can be that new job, that new association, new partnership coming towards you, or you can be the one that it's going towards others, that will lead you towards bringing into manifestation exactly as you want to become the success that you know you can be. Knight of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles, please. The Tower. So something is really crumbling down. You really had to start from the beginning, start rebuilding from the ground up. Please don't take it as a disaster, even if it's twice. It had to, otherwise it's not doable the way that you want, in order to bring into manifestation what you want exactly as you want. And this is why it comes to bring everything down, so that you have this new opportunity. It may be that firstly it's something that it really crumbles, or it's that inner belief system that it's crumbling, that will lead to physical chaos at first. But having that said, the opportunity and starting and rebuilding, and you are simply going towards another place in starting rebuilding from ground up with other people that know how to give and receive in the same amount. This Tower that brought here everything down, it's like nudging you towards this way of doing things. Not only way, but towards the perfect place where you can do that. Rebuilding in this manner. What's with the Magician, please? Tell me more about the Magician. Having the Tower twice, please don't, be very careful what you are thinking. Don't get into the trap, oh my God, again, it's happening again. Don't do that, because you will attract more of this way of doing things. Just keep positive, and everything will lead you towards those epiphanies that you are in need of in order to manifest exactly as you want. Ten of Pentacles. To get to manifestation in a very big way, to have everything that you are in need of in order to have abundance, prosperity, security, stability, to have to be able to create that healthy, stable environment for yourself, for your loved ones, where they can grow up in a healthy environment, stable environment, harmonious environment. Also, this is speaking about important life lessons that are being integrated, learned. Because they were learned, you are now able to manifest exactly this. It can speak about inheritance. It can speak about getting to some amount of physical, financial abundance in order to start this new. But I really have it's the other way around. Changing inwardly and outwardly in such a manner with this new knowledge, with this new perspective, in order to be able to start and manifest exactly what you wanted. Be the success that you know you can be. Have everything that you are in need of for yourself, for your loved ones, to have something stable, secure. Exactly what these two towers were missing, because you built them with that rebuild that you are doing. You are focusing on that solid foundation. So let's see, best advice, best guidance for Aquarius at the end of the reading, please. Flexible. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. Whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right at all times, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. Six of Pentacles. The appearance of this card is in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, how we'll share in it, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. Protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in a us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only loses and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a better mediator. For me, with these two towers, it's like you deserve much more better than this. But in order to get to the better of this, you have to leave something behind, the way that you used to approach things, or leave behind a structure, this combative energy, in order to be able to manifest in balance, in reciprocity, in a harmonious way, exactly what you want. So I hope this was helpful. Till next time, take care. Bye.